start warming up, making sure that all the muscles, joints, and ligaments are lubricated, supple, warm. And shout out to a dear colleague and friend that is doing this class for the first time. Her name starts with F. She knows who she is. This is great. The beginning. And you start. Arms up and back. Soft knees. Head over shoulder. Shoulder over hips. One leg forward and let your torso going forward and back. Synchronize the movement with your breathing. Breathing is energy. A little more. Let's change now to the other side. Creating positive energy while we are moving, never taking for granted the ability to move. Hands on the shoulders, and open, and open. Inhale, open your torso, and open. Looking at the ceiling, thinking that it's a blue sky. Work on visualization. Maybe you are on a beach. Or maybe you are in Paris. Just think of whatever you want, but also be present and enjoy the movement, the movement and the moment. Okay. So let's work a little bit on the lower body now, warming it up. So just cross one leg in front of the other. We're warming up inner thighs and also outer thighs. Work on your stability. Look at a fixed point, really helps. And keep breathing. Good. Let's go to the other leg. We are busy, but we're taking the time for self-care, to rewind, to re-energize. Good. One leg up, knee, maybe at the hip level, can be lower, and open, and open, and open. Give me 8 more here. 7, 6, 5, work on imbalance as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to the other leg. Engage your core, brace it. 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So far so good. Nice. Let's do knee circles. Hands on the quadriceps, never on the knees. Neutral position of your back. Big smile. And the opposite direction. Okay, this movement, you're gonna love it. I love it. Hinging at the hips, tailbone all the way back, and you just let it go. This really warm up your upper body, but also it's so calming, so powerful. Let your arms fly. let your head hang. Relax the neck. Let it go. Sometimes so difficult to let it go, right? Good. Another one, nice. We are standing and we change plane. We look back. Exhale when you go back. So we are also working here on the trunk, the torso, doing rotation. Good. All right. So we are going to pick up the weights. And I don't know which weights you have. If you have one, just disregard when I say lighter or heavy. But if you only have heavier, then when we go to the arm exercise, we may want not to use the weights. But right now, you can have a pretty heavy weight because we are just holding them and swinging them. And one thing that I also wanted to tell you, that when you pick up your weights, bend your knees. When you pick up anything heavy, you bend your knees. So right now we are swinging them forward and back, and we are bracing the core. So your navel is towards your spine, and palms facing up. We're gonna do some wrist workout, isolating the wrist. So we go with the fingers towards your wrist. That's all what we do. Anchor your elbows to the rib cages if you can, to isolate even more the wrists. So we are not moving the tricep or the bicep. We are just moving that area, which is hands and wrists. Now side to side, arms to the side. Good. All right. The exercise I'm gonna be doing is a little bit wider than your legs, wider than your hips, your legs wider than your hips. And bend your knees or not, depending on your flexibility. This exercise is called the deadlift. So we go down with your back still neutral. No need to round it. We don't want to round it. It's not about going really low. It's about executing a good form, and we come back. So we trace the legs with the weights. Definitely you can do it without weights. Every exercise we are doing here, you can do it without weights. Particularly, especially if you are doing this class or any strength training for the first time, we want you to come back again and again and again, rather than do it once, and that will be all. One more. I'm going to pick up my light weights, and we're gonna do a superset with the weights, with the light weights. Excellent exercise for the arms, shoulders. We're gonna start, show you what we're gonna do first, and then we'll do it all together. So the first one is elbows at the shoulder level, and with double cross. Cross one side, cross the other. This is the first one. The second is gonna be front and lateral. Front and lateral. The third is gonna be forearms, upper arms parallel to the floor, and forearms extend, come back. and come back. Then we are gonna do rhomboid squeeze. And the last one is gonna be open and close. And then 45 degrees. Hope I remember everything. Otherwise you tell me, okay? Let's start. Double cross. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Ideally, we go one on the top and then the other one on the top. And the elbows at the shoulder level. And we keep going. We check that our elbows are shoulder level. We're working this area. Feel fatigue. All right, let's go for front and lateral. Front and lateral. You can walk while we're doing this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now extend. 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 Yes, this is intense. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Open and close. Again, keeping that beautiful alignment of your arms with the shoulders. Scapula, shoulder rotators. Everything is now really active, probably on fire. 4 more. 3, stay with me. 2, 1. Let's go for the rhomboid squeeze. Squeeze back, 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 back. Elbows, shoulder level. Keep breathing. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it 45 degrees. Coming back. Coming back. Alignment of the shoulders. Alignment of the elbows. That's what I meant. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more on each side. And that's it. So now, let's stretch a little bit, right? This is kind of like a windmill. And opposite direction. Now move any part, anything you feel like you need to move. We work really hard the arms, so feel free to move. All right, so this is gonna be a super fun exercise. We're not gonna do a lot of this. So give me an attitude position, like one leg forward. So there's one hip going up, the one on with the leg back, right? And your front leg is bent, the back leg is straight. That's attitude. All right. So we're starting from both together, and then we go one arm up, go with one arm up, the one with the leg back, and we're gonna trace the leg with your weight. and coming back. Go down and coming back. Let's do 8 on each side. One leg forward. You're there. This is gonna be the 8. 7. Take your time. 5 more. How you doing? 3, 2, go as low as you have to. You don't have to go all the way. We're gonna change now. Give me the attitude. Arm up. The arm that is up is the leg that is straight. And we are tracking the leg. We go down. And we go down. And we start counting. 8. 7. 6 when you go down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. I think this is fun, but it's hard. It is hard. All right. So you can keep the same weight, or you can take a little less. Definitely not super light, or your choice. What we're gonna be doing is bicep curl. So we curling from full range of motion from the quads up to shoulder. This is a bicep, and then we go palms facing each other. Hammer. Now, if you want to amp it up, you're gonna be in one leg. No need to do that. Option. You can have no weights also. First time. Palms facing up, shoulders back, proud shoulders, engage your core. We're gonna do 8 on each side. Let's go. 8, curl, hammer. Palms up, palms facing each other. 6, going. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one on this side for me. Otherwise, if you are doing with both legs on the floor, stay with it. Let's go. 8 more. Bicep curl. Hammer. Bicep curl. Hammer. 8. 7. 6. 5. Exhale when you go up. Always exhale on the hardest part of the exercise. 2 more. And 1. Beautiful. Okay, so the next one is going to be a narrow and a wide row. What is that? So, this is a row. This is a row. This is a narrow row. So, palms facing each other, hinging on the hips, neutral position of your back, open at the hip width apart or a little wider. This is narrow. Palms facing back. This is wide. What does perfect even mean? This is narrow. This this is why. So let's go for 2 sets of 8. Into position, bend your knees or not, hinging at the hips. Let's go. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Keep going. Okay, 8 more now. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. 6 more. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. 3 more. Narrow, wide. Last one. Narrow, wide. Good. We keep the weight because we're gonna do the chest fly. Same position. Maybe a little wider your legs, but the same position in terms of hinging from the hip, not from the waist. Tailbone back, bumps, facing each other, and we open at the shoulder level. And we exhale when you go up. And we control when we go down. Exhale, control down. Exhale up, control down. Control down. Control down. Women after 35, scientifically proven, start losing muscle and start supplanting it with fat unless we really work on strength. So that's why we need to work with weights, control. One more, that's it. But if you're here, you're convinced. Reach into the choir. All right, so the next one, I'm gonna get a little heavier. We're gonna squat and we're gonna do overhead press. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you a squat. The squat we're going to be doing is a regular squat. So your feet are facing forward. Your knees are tracking the mid toes. This is very important. We don't want to bring your knees inwards or too much out. Very important for your knees health. So we go down, your knees tracking your toes, the tailbone goes back and your weight is mostly on your heel. And you keep the torso open. So let's go, grab your weight, and we're gonna go down, overhead press, down, overhead press. When you go down, you can go as low as your quadriceps and knees aligned, or halfway, whatever feels good for your squat. Squat is one of the most functional exercises that we need to be doing all our lives. So let's get them right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Give me 4 more. Let's do it together. That's it. Good. So the next one is going to be a side lunge. You can keep your same weights or you can change them. Just keep changing them, but you have only one. That I said that's fine. So the side lunge is going to one side and putting all the weight on the bent leg. Straight the other one. You can increase the work of your inner thighs by bringing the toes up. Optional, it's a little up and up. But when we go there, we keep also we're working on the upper body with front. And then we go to the other side, we do exactly the same, and front. Okay, so let's go and do both sides, so we alternate sides. Exhale, and exhale. Of course, now we're inhaling, and exhale, and exhale, and exhale. How are you doing? Working it. Stay determined. Stay with me. Stay focused. Tomorrow is Friday. One more. One more on each side. That's it. Good. All right. So we're gonna do a goblet squat. What is that? We're gonna do it on a plie. You can choose to do it on a sumo, which is really all the way to the side. Doesn't go well for me. To me, I prefer to do it plie, which is diagonal. So you need to feel comfortable with how your body is doing. It's working on it on this. You can do the goblet also with your knees facing forward. Just giving you options with a plie. And we're gonna go straight down. We have one weight. Once we go straight down, we're gonna stay there. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna stay. So get ready for that. Inhale and let's go down. And we're staying. So we're gonna have very slow pulses, keeping the torso as straight as possible. Bring your pelvic floor forward, so as you maintain pretty good stance in the upper body. I was cold when I started. I am now super warm. I don't know how you are feeling. How's your body temperature? Pulsing for 8, 7. We're gonna stay here after the 4, 3, 2, 1. Glutes side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heel up. 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. That was good, right? All right. So I don't care what weight you get. The idea is that we're gonna pass it back on a reverse lunge. So it's more like a toy right now. So we are going to go one leg back, bending the knee, and then we pass the weight and coming back. And then we pass the other. So that's the reverse lunge that we're gonna start right now. Let's go. One leg back, bend the knee, coming back, Coming back. Pass the weight. Pass the weight. Pass the weight to feel fun. You can play a little bit, right? Yes. You know, you can always say hi, include a comment in the chat. You don't have to, but if you feel to do it, go for it. Last one on each side. Good. The next one is I will bring a heavy weight, but at first I want you to do without weights because we're gonna change plane. So we bend the knee, maybe we touch the floor with the weight, and then we're gonna go back with the weight. So we rotate the torso, looking back. And then we do it 8 times on one side, and then we change side. Let's grab the weight. And let's do the wood chop. Going to the toes and pivoting the foot and going back. 7 more. Inhale, exhale. 5. Bend the knee. 4. 3. 2. 1. Awesome. So let's go to the other side. Bend the knee. Maybe touching the floor or not, pivoting the foot and going back. And going back. Don't do it fast, just executing it with good form. Keep your core engaged. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Okay, so now it's time to go to the floor. So you may have brought a little or a pillow, or you double down your mat or not, but it's nice on the knees to have some soft surface. That's why I'm telling you to do it. What we're gonna be doing is a 1.5. What is that? So we bring the arms up, and from all the way up, we go all the way down to the shoulder blades, or close to the shoulder blades, and then up and halfway. So that's it. It's 1.5, and then we continue. So let's do it. Arms are close to your ears. Try not to put them together, so as we work equally both arms, both tricep work. We go down, halfway, up, down, up, halfway, up, all the way down, halfway, up, down, up, halfway, up, down, up, halfway, up. Keep going. This really works your triceps. Full isolation. That's why it's better to do it kneeling down. It goes all the way to the triceps. The workout. 2 more. Last one. Good. Stay with me. Woo! So, we're gonna have the weights together in the crown of your head. Don't hurt yourself, and open on a Y. And open. Woo! This is good. Engage your core. Brace it. 8. Take your time to do it. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Yeah, that was intense. We are going to leave the double down of your mat or the pillow, and we are going to go for the skull crusher. Let me explain what it is. We'll continue a little bit with the tricep, but we're going to work also the lower body. Big time. So, the weights, continue with your weights. The weights, we have arms up. The weights are gonna go and touch the temples, the side of your head, of your forehead, and then we go up. So when we do that, when we go down, we also go down with the weights and coming back. So we synchronize here, we are bent. When we go down, we also go down with the legs. You can go higher or lower, your choice, so let's go. We're gonna do 8. Get ready. 8, 7, 6, 5. Go as low with your legs as much as you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, and this is gonna be the last one. Good. So the next one is core. Just leave one weight. We want full engagement, and we also want the back on a neutral position, so don't round it. Shoulders back and 45 degrees, and we're gonna pass the weight, figure 8, pass the weight. Keep breathing, pass the weight, pass it, pass it, pass it, keep going, keep going, keep going. You can straight the leg if you want, or bend them totally. 3 more, 2 more, last one. Good. All right, so the next one is going to be working on the glutes. On your fours, elbow and shoulders and wrist align, hip and knees align as well. Have one weight on the back of the knee, and we want the quads parallel to the floor. I'm gonna pulse. So we keep going. glutes are very strong. It will take a long time to get really fatigued. So probably we won't get totally fatigued, but we'll get a good workout. Squeeze that weight because we're gonna go to side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now we go to the other side. Place the weight. Get a line. And we go. And we pulse. We want our hips facing the mat, square to the mat. We want to brace our core, erectus abdominis are working here. Primary muscles, gluteals. Just a little more. Ten more seconds, that's it. Let's go for 8 on the side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Ouch. So let's sit on the heels, glutes and heels, on a child pose, yoga position. But in this case, palms on the floor, and we're gonna press a little bit to the mat to have the heels closer to your glutes. And now we go forward and maybe on the toes, so hips up, coming back, and again, hips up. Last one. Okay, so we're gonna do a plank. We're not gonna do many. Optional weights. So for the plank, you can do the plank on your knees. If this is the first time you're doing plank, or the first times. Otherwise, I want you to be on a high plank. That's a possibility. So I'm going to introduce the renegade row. You can do it on your knees and grab the other side. What is important, if you're doing it on your knees, is that your glutes don't go up on a pike, have a full engagement, and then you grab the weight. I'm gonna be on a high plank. Align your shoulders with your wrist, and we go up and up on the other side. 8. Squeezing the glutes, engagement of the whole body here. The core is really active. 6. 5, 4, 3 more. Square your hips as much as possible to the mat. 2. This is gonna be the last one. Good. All right, so we're gonna be on side position, and we're gonna go all the way down, almost all the way down. It's still so good. Weight or not on the hip bones, hip flexors, toes towards you. This is easier than it is. It's actually pretty hard to bring that leg that is perpendicular up. It's not so easy. I want you to have your toes towards you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna go to the other side. Invincible. Side. The bottom leg straight. The upper leg perpendicular. Optional. A little more weight. Toes to where you are. That leg has to go up. Let's go up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So a little bit of stretching. Starting with the back. Wrist over shoulder, knees over hips, and vertebra by vertebra from the tailbone to the neck. We bring the chin to the chest, rounding the back, dropping the belly from the tailbone to the neck, chin up. And we continue with this movement. And exhale when the chin goes up, and inhale when the chin goes down, rounding the back. One more. Bring one leg forward, the other one goes very much back, so you have this stretch on the psoas area, and elbow and knee are pretty much together close. So we are in the instep. We are in the instep right now, and we go as low as possible. Maybe your hands, maybe your forearms. You should be feeling the hamstrings and the hips. Hamstrings and hips. Please stretch. Now stay with the left leg forward, and now extend the leg. And now you're going, the glutes go down, and extend the leg, and you're going as far as you can with your upper body towards the leg. Coming back, the other leg. Go with the back leg as far as you can, so you feel the stretch. Elbow and maybe you're sitting, or maybe you go and cross, whatever feels good. And then bring the torso towards the extended leg. And stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna go up. Find your way up, maybe with your arms up. And the core and strength is completed. Thank you so much for joining me in this workout journey. And